This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2007 Dodge Ram 2500. It's a mega cab, short bed. It's a 5.9 turbo diesel. It's four-wheel drive, and it's the Laramie leather package. This truck is cool. It was a dealer trade-in to, I believe it was Larry Miller Dodge. They can't resell anything with over 100,000 miles. They can't get financing for their used car buyers with over 100,000 miles, which is how this ends up being sold. Plus, I don't think they want this thing competing with their new trucks out there for $65,000 or $70,000, because they're going to want this one for a lot less. Anyhow, it has 144,000 miles on it, and when we get it back to our shop, we do a 2-hour inspection where we put it, take it down I-10, drive it at speed. I personally drove this thing 85 down the interstate, and even with this giant lift and those wheels and tires, it ran really, really well. And you could actually drive this one across country, which I normally tell people not to do when they're like this. Anyway, we did our inspection. This is what the inspection looks like. There's my little cheat sheets over here. It got front brake pads. It got a new air filter. The coolant reservoir was a little leaky, so we bought a new one and installed that. An AC valve stem was bad. We changed that, and we gave it an AC charge. And it had a squeaky serpentine belt, so we got a new serpentine belt. Yes, that is a ladder to get in. This thing has a 8-inch Rancho lift, and on top of that, it's got a 2-inch body lift. So there's your lift, and then there's your body lift right there. So that is why this thing looks even bigger than an 8-inch lift. It's sitting on 37s, and as you can see, it's got a lot of tread on it. Let's see. We did order steps, those little U-shaped steps that will go under each door. So they are coming. So you will be able to get into this truck without a ladder. Anyway, whoever put this thing together, or whoever owned this thing, took really good care of it. It's a beautiful truck. I was really surprised at how well it ran down the road. Usually you get a lot of wandering, a lot of noise and vibration, and this had a little bit of wander to it, but on a 1 to 10, with 1 being excellent and 10 being all over the road, I'd give it about a 2. That's pretty solid for this kind of lift and this size of truck. It's a little touch-up spot right there. Probably the worst thing I could find on this truck. The Bubba Army. It's got a little bit of a ding right here in the bumper. Yikes, God, this is huge. This is a big truck. Holy cow. We got a tow package. This little exhaust there. You got the Bubba Army mud flaps. Not really sure what Bubba Army is, but you own this, you'll be part of the Bubba Army. My brother will be taking this next for 50 to 70 HD pictures. There'll be a little magnifying glass that you can click on. Gosh, now I gotta start this thing, open the hood. Let's see. Open the hood. There's that. I'm gonna have somebody help me with the hood there. 144,250 miles. This thing is sweet, man. This is a really cool truck. All right. Jason's going to open up the oil. People want to know if this 5.9s have blow by, and this one does not. Look at him reaching to get over the top. It's like you're a little kid. Would you please close that? I don't feel like breaking my arm. Thank you. There's your passenger rear window up and down. A little scuff right there. These seats are cool. This reclines the seat back, and then this thing brings the seat all the way forward so they can lay down like that. All right. There you go. All right. There's your window up and down. This thing, see, on that side, there you go. And again, this thing will lean them back so you can actually recline the back seat also. All right, let's see. Let me get on my little step thing. There's your driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window, mirrors out, in, up, down, other side, out, in, up, down. Let's see. Power seat, back, forward, up, down, tilt up, tilt down, tilt up, tilt down, and I just realized I forgot to do the other side. So, I don't have a ladder. Okay, I can do passenger front. Let's see. There's the window. And down. Alright. See, forward. Back. Up. Down. Tilt forward. Tilt up. That works great. The seats are unbelievable condition. These are kind of cool. It's got this little middle seat where you can go underneath it, and then you can go, you can put stuff in the middle here, and then you can flip the seat up like that. Boy, this truck is a beautiful condition. It really is. That's a gentle 140,000 miles. I think the guy actually liked this truck. Oh, it's also got adjustable pedals. Up, down, those work fine. Tilt wheel, up, that's down, and that's up. That works fine also. Like I've been climbing a mountain. All right, let's see. Let me get my seatbelt on here. All right, you have heated seats, 2 levels of heat. Here's 1, here's 2. Power sliding rear window. There you go. Radio.
On identification card, because more than 2,000 children are reported missing every day.
Seek. Here's your seek. Radio works fine. We have cruise control. There's cruise on and off. Open it up here a little bit. Let's see. Tilt the wheel down. We have overdrive. There's that right here. Tow haul. Overdrive off. Back to regular status. All right, let's see. Air conditioning. Fine, blowing cold, as we told you, it got charged. Then you've got all this stuff up here. Let's see, step. That all works fine. All right, let me put it into neutral. We're going to 4 low. There we go. Now we're in 4 low. This is beast mode in this thing. That's 4 low and drive. 4 low in reverse. Perfect. Now I'm going to go to 4 high. Now we're in 4 high. And drive. neutral and 2-wheel drive, and let's go. All right, this is on a clear title. It was a dealer trade-in. Like I said, they can't sell these with over 100,000 miles, which is why we end up with them. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, which you're welcome to, normally I tell people with these monster trucks, no matter how nice they are, that it's going to be a hell of a long ride home. Especially if you run over roads like ours. This road is a little worse than Bolivia. This is what 8.1% tax will get you. Anyway, what I tell people usually is that would be a long drive and you should ship it. This one, I've driven this thing. I've gone up and down I-10 in it at a high rate of speed, and it does a really good job on the highway. So you could actually do it if you wanted to. Anyway, if you come here to drive it home, you're going to pay taxes and you're going to pay dock fees. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. Dock fee is $250. So if you come from a state with a tax rate of 3%, you're going to pay a total of 5% taxes. That's your 3 plus R2. And you're going to pay $250 dock fee. If your state has a tax rate of 7%, then you're going to pay 9% taxes. Plus a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is agreed upon price. Nothing else. You deal with your tax man, your motor vehicle fees when it gets to you. Once we receive your wire, we fill in the title the way you want it with your name and address. We notarize it, scan it into your online file, and that'll be that. We mail it. We even scan in the envelope. We mail it in. All right? What else? Well, that's a big boy. Everyone's staring. How you doing? The guy next door, right over here, he's looking through the window thinking that this is pretty obnoxious. Anyhow, let's see. Deposit. Deposit's $500. Once we receive your deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale. Last thing I'm going to say, I say this about everything that we own. Please watch the end of the videos. I'm not singling out this truck. It's what we say on everything. It's out of warranty. The guys who built this truck, who know this truck inside and out, they built it and they said X amount of years, X amount of miles. After that, we don't know what's going to happen. They built it. They don't know. How the heck do we know what's going to happen? You know what I mean? So basically what we're saying here is there's some risk in buying this truck. You're assuming some risk. So if it gets to you and in a week it needs an injector, or it needs an air conditioning compressor, or it needs a windshield wiper motor, buy one, okay? It's yours. If that doesn't appeal to you, go buy a new one, lift it, and you're going to be out of pocket a fortune. But you will have 3 years and 36,000 miles apiece. And when you're done with that, you're going to owe about $45,000 still. Anyway, we're four-wheeling right now. I don't know if you can tell that or not. But yeah, this is our road in Tucson. Gigantic divots and huge patches. Which is why my brother drives his 535 instead of the M3, because he doesn't want to destroy a very expensive car on these roads. So it's a good thing that most of our stuff is trucks, because if it wasn't, there wouldn't be much left. Anyhow, what I was saying basically is, you know, you just need to know what you're buying, and if you need to buy something that's going to make you sleep soundly knowing that there's zero risk, then you got to spend a lot of money to come up with the same thing as this. Because this is very rare. I will say that whoever's offer we accept needs to get their deposit in. This is one of those that people get their deposit in late and it's already sold to somebody else. So when you make your mind up to buy it, please make sure that you get your deposit in immediately. This is going to gin up a ton of interest with the 5.9 and the mega cab and the leather and the condition that it's in and the lift. Okay? Thank you for your time.